Saturday. We just got up. It's around 10:30 right now. Had a nice little sleep in, which is good because we went to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. So that was very nice. But I'm going to make a coffee this morning. I think I'm gonna make the forest fruit one again. That's like a little bit strange, but I like it for some reason. So I'm gonna make that one again this morning. Because yesterday I had another pod, like that was not one of the holiday ones, and it was one that I had already made. So we're venturing into the repeat pod territory, which is not a bad thing. It's just like when you have so many to try, you like want to try one of each of the new ones, but this one's good. And again, I want to use as many of the seasonal ones like during December as I can because they're seasonal. So anyways, oh, I just like had a realization. Griff, when we go see your mom, I'm not gonna have my Nespresso.
Bring it with you.
That seems a little excessive.
What?
That seems excessive.
Why?
Well, cause she bought a Tassimo for Brayden and I.
But it's garbage.
Okay, well, you know what? If Brayden likes this when he comes to visit, I'll bring it back with us. But then I'm bringing it back here when I leave. I'm not leaving it for that week in between.
That's fine.
Anywho, I'm gonna make my coffee now. Hi.
Oh dear God.
Are you lounging? We gotta put up the Christmas tree, honey. Oh, I know, but that means we have to move. But we gotta put up the tree. No amount of love is gonna make this stop. We gotta put up the tree, baby.
Do you want to say it or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Okay, we're putting up the tree today. So we're gonna take it out of the box and everything and set it up. But we're actually not putting the ornaments on it until Brayden comes to visit because he wants to decorate the tree with us. So we're just putting up the base of it today, but it's a pre-lit tree, so it's still gonna be like kind of festive because there are lights on it already. So we're gonna do that, put the tree skirt up, probably pull out the rest of the Christmas decorations, pop them up everywhere, and yeah, it's gonna get really festive today. Okay, so I pulled out all of the Christmas decorations, and this is what we've got going on right now. There's just some cards and stuff, so I'm gonna put them back in. We've got some ornaments and whatever, but I'm gonna put them back in the box until Griffin's brother comes for a visit. But I've got a few like little trees and stuff that I will be popping up, and some candles and that kind of stuff. We are lacking in some like table spaces, like we don't have like a coffee table or anything yet, so I just kind of have to figure out where things are gonna go, but I've like packed up our regular stuff. We switched the covers on the pillowcases. We've got a fuzzy one and a like flannel plaid one. And I switched out the ones in the bedroom too. And yeah, I'm just gonna find some spots for this stuff. Just sitting down for dinner, pulled together a quick pasta. This is like the chickpea noodles, so they have more protein in them. And then threw a few vegetables in there, the Beyond Meat sausage. And this is some dairy-free boursin on top. And then did a baguette with some artichoke Parmesan dip and a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. And it's toasted in the oven. So also have a little glass of wine. We're watching the show Arcane. And look how pretty the tree looks all set up now. It's beautiful. I'm so happy. Hi, good morning. A lot has happened this morning and I just haven't filled in at all yet. I got up at like 7:45 because there was an F1 race on this morning. I'm just gonna insert a quick clip of that one. And so I got up to watch the F1 race. I've been getting a little bit more into F1 over the past few months and whatnot. And I think a majority of people have gotten a little bit more into it because of Hamilton and Verstappen's battle back and forth for the championship. So obviously, this morning's news was not thrilling. When that happened, it was a little bit of a ridiculous race to watch. I'm not quite as technically versed in what's going on, but in my opinion, it was definitely not done in the right way. So we'll see. They put in a protest for, what happened. So we'll see if that changes anything. I also, I made the caramel cookie Nespresso pod this morning. I actually didn't really like it that much. I don't know, I mixed it with vanilla syrup that I have to sweeten it. I don't know if maybe it would be better with caramel syrup. I do sometimes like a caramel latte, but I just was not into this pod. It had a strange taste to me, so didn't love that. But I was coming back into the kitchen to reheat that latte because I only got halfway through it while I was watching the game, and this happened. I smashed my cup on the floor. I'm very sad because this was my grandfather's mug. So I've saved as many pieces as possible. We're gonna see if we can fix it ourselves / get it fixed by someone because it's one of my very favorite mugs. I basically use it every day. So I came back in here and made a new latte, and I used the Voltesso espresso pod, and I really, really like it. It's not as intense, and it's just a nice, easy drinking coffee. So I'm very happy with that. And now I made a protein waffle. I use these protein waffles. I've been very obsessed with them. They're called Flourish, the brand is. So this is them. You can actually get a giant bag of this stuff at Costco too. But I've been very obsessed with them ever since they came out, and their mix is actually really, really good. I prefer it in a waffle than a pancake, but it's still good as a pancake. And they have several different flavors too. So there's vanilla, buttermilk, chocolate, and then they bring in a pumpkin spice in the fall, which is delicious. And they did a birthday cake one too at one point to celebrate their first birthday, I think, and I got 5 bags of it, and it was really good. So do recommend, and then obviously you're getting a little bit more protein in the morning. Is it still the healthiest choice when I'm going to cover it in syrup? No. But as a vegetarian, I don't get my protein in every day like I should, so this is just kind of one of those places to supplement it. If I want to have a sweet breakfast, I'm just going to have a sweet breakfast and may as well pack in what you can when you can. So I'm going to sit down and eat this and finish my coffee. And yeah, it's been quite the day, filled with a couple disappointments in F1 and smashing my mug on the floor. So not the best start to my Sunday. I'm headed out to do a grocery shop, mostly a Christmas cookie grocery shop. Always, the past few years I've been doing giant batches of Christmas cookies and just doing a bunch of different kinds to make mixed Christmas cookie boxes, and I give them to a bunch of different people. So it's just kind of a less imposing gift, and if there's someone or a group of people that you don't know quite as much about, it's a little easier to do a box of cookies than it is to do an actual gift. And it's always difficult too because some people lean into the alcohol or an LCBO gift card or something like that, but some people don't drink and you wouldn't necessarily know that about them depending on who they are. So we did Christmas cookie boxes for our 3 neighbors last year. So gave them each a little box. I brought some to work, which I'm going to do again this year. And then it's nice to, because I bring them as hosting gifts when we go anywhere at Christmas. So last year, obviously we were here in Ottawa, just the 2 of us. So we just had a stupid amount of Christmas cookies to eat together, and we gave a bunch to our neighbors and I brought some to work. But this year we're back to going to Griffin's family's places and to see my family for New Year's as well. So it's just kind of nice to have something to bring with you as a snack, and it's people can tell that you took the time, so it is still a gift, but it's a little bit less of an intimidating gift. So if I when I gave our neighbors Christmas cookies last year, I wasn't expecting anything in return, and I don't think that they gave anything in return, and it's just because it's nice baking as opposed to if you gave them an actual I don't know, gift, then they might feel like they had to get you something. So anywho, I'm going to get supplies for that. I'm doing most of my like classic Christmas cookies that I normally do. So I make like peppermint patties, I do vegan recipes, I do gluten-free recipes, just to make sure that everybody can have something. So I'm just gonna go do that. I'm also gonna pop to the LCBO because I have to pick up a little gift for our girlfriend's mom. She is dairy-free, so she loves the almond milk Baileys. So I'm gonna get her some of that for Christmas Eve because she throws like a little party. So I'm gonna get her some of that to put in her box with the Christmas pajamas that I'm doing for everyone. So that will be her little treat. So wish me luck. I hope that the grocery store is not too nuts. It is, you know, almost 1 o'clock on a Sunday, so it could be really insane, but we're out and we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, just finished up at, well, I was at South Keys, so not surprising. I ended up at Winners and Chapters and HomeSense as well. I did a little bit of extra shopping because we do like a little Secret Santa thing with Griffin's family, and we got our people for that. So I was like, okay, Winners is a great place to pick up like little things for a gift because we have like a $25 limit, and I feel like in future years we should bump it up. I like almost suggested it this year, but I was like, it's kind of hard because like we do it with his cousins and stuff too, and so one of his cousins is still in high school, so like I don't know if he pays for it himself or if Griffin's aunt and uncle pay for it. I don't know, and like his other 2 cousins are in university, so I'm like, I don't want to bump up the limit on it too much and then have it like not be accessible for them, because I know like in university when you're trying to buy gifts and whatever for family, like you're already stretching yourself pretty thin, but it is kind of hard to do like a $25 gift and like get somebody multiple things and like multiple like nice things, so I struggle with that a little bit. Like a couple of years ago I got Griffin's uncle, and it was perfect because I got him like a Tim's card, and he really likes like Dutch black licorice, which is like super salty, so I got him that, and then I think I got him like 3 beers or something, and it was perfect. Like I was able to nail it really, really well for him, but that was like the expert tactic for it. Now if you're not, I don't know, you need like a really particular person to be able to do that with, and like I knew, like we'd been over to their place multiple times, so like I knew what kind of beers he drank and whatever, so I was able to like do that more easily. But like even switching from beers to wine, like that's already like half your budget on a bottle of wine. So anyways, it's a little difficult to manage, but you know, you just grab like a few small things, but not like crummy small things. Everybody gets this dilemma. I don't know, I feel like it's easier for like an office Christmas party or like white elephant kind of thing, where you just get like one larger item that is like $25 collectively. But even so, like we did white elephant in 2019 with Griffin's family, where like you don't have a particular person that you're buying for, and it didn't go super well because there's such like an age range between all of us, because Griffin's youngest cousin is like, I think just 17 now. So at the time, I think he was like 15, and then all the way up to, you know, parents to grandparents, and then, you know, university age / people in their 20s. So it's not the greatest gift exchange, to be honest, because like it's hard to buy something that anybody would like, and yeah. Anyway, I find it difficult to get like a few little things, but they really like doing a few little things, and they're each like individually wrapped like in a bag, but like you open things like one by one and whatever. So anywho, I was in the area, so I decided to just do a little bit of that shopping already to just kind of get that out of the way. I'm very much like a Secret Santa purist. I get really frustrated when people tell each other who they got, and it bothers me when people don't stick to the budget, because there is a budget again set for that reason of like, if you don't want to stretch people too thin to have to pay for things and whatever. And it also kind of like evens the playing field and makes sure that everybody gets, you know, a similar amount / value of things. So I don't want to overspend, and I'm like cheating the system already a little bit because I like bought a couple things in sets, and I'm gonna like take a single item out of the set to give to this person. So it's a little bit of a cheat already, but that's okay. It's going to turn out well, and I think that the person that I got is going to like the things that I got them, I hope. So I'm just unpacking groceries, and I thought I would share some of the things that I got today. So I got this gluten-free all-purpose flour. It's President's Choice brand, which is like a Canadian store brand at all of the Loblaws and stuff. I previously have gotten the like Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 gluten-free flour, but they didn't have it, and they did have this. They were out of stock of the Bob's, so I got this instead. I got 2 of them actually, and it was $11 for these 2, and that's 1,600 grams in total, so that's enough for the cookies that I'm making, probably extra. Gluten-free flour is expensive, but when you have people who are gluten-free, like, it's necessary, so that's just the way that it is. Got gluten-free quick oats to put in a cookie recipe that I have as well. This is the vegan butter that I purchased, just Earth Balance. It's kind of more like margarine, to be honest with you, but yeah, it's specifically vegan, and I've used it in recipes before, and it seems to act like very similarly to regular butter. Got some marshmallow fluff for fudge that I'm gonna make. Sweet and condensed milk, also for fudge. A couple of sticks of unsalted butter, and then 1 stick of salted butter. I got, again, this is President's Choice brand, but this is their vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips. Find that the plant-based line that PC has come out with has been really excellent, and I've purchased these before, and they were really, really good. So I do suggest these for sure. And then I got, again, this is PC brand, but they are chocolate chips. So these are mini chocolate chips and then white chocolate chips. Just gonna save you a little bit of money, to be honest, when you're cashing out. Oh, I thought I got a big bag of chocolate chips too, but I guess not. That's weird. Oh well. And then the rest is just like regular groceries, but that was for cookies and whatnot. I also got these guys to try it's their newer flavor, and I actually haven't seen them being sold in stores in Canada. So got these guys to try out as well because I'm very interested. I love this sour candy, so hopefully it's good. And yeah, just like bread, greens, tomatoes, and that kind of stuff, tortillas, whatever. But that was my cookie baking haul. Most of the other stuff I already have because I do bake a decent amount. Oh, I also got like a giant bag of flour too because we're running low on all-purpose flour, so I did buy that. But yeah, in general, I have cookie making supplies at any moment. I'm about to hop in the shower because this hair has not been washed in like 4 or 5 days. I'm not quite sure, can't quite remember, but it actually held up pretty well. I used my Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo on Friday, I think, and I just like ran it through the layers of my hair. So what I do is I start obviously at my part, and I do it on both sides, and then I like separate out like layers of my hair and like flip that over, and then run the powder along, you know, this line, and then do another one. You guys catch the vibe. Anyways, so that's what I do, and I find that it soaks up the oil from my roots so well, like so well. And I also feel like it leaves me with like livable hair. I find that with the like Batiste spray, I need to be doing something else with my hair when I'm using it. So I need to be putting it half up, half down, fully up, like whatever the situation is, because I find that it leaves my hair like so, like it's just coated in it, and it just doesn't feel nice. But with the Bumble and Bumble one, like I feel like my hair still feels nice and like flows normally. So I really like it, and I found it more difficult to use on long hair, to be honest with you, because I felt like my grease would go a lot farther down the strand when I had long hair, and it was just like a lot more hair to like move around and manage. So I find that with short hair it's been a lot easier to do. And then if I have a few spots, like sometimes you have like your whole front bang piece or whatever can be a little bit oily. So then sometimes I will use a spray dry shampoo to just get that part on the top or like on a lower section that's not right at the roots. But another good trick, which is like, everybody already knows this, but I'll say it anyways, to apply your dry shampoo like the night before. So if you know like the next day that your hair is not going to be nice or it's already not starting to like be nice and you can see that it's starting to get oily, put the dry shampoo in that night, sleep on it, and then the next day it will have absorbed most of the oil in your hair and like won't look chalky and weird. But anyways, my hair has held up incredibly well over these past few days. I'm very impressed. I think it's partially that shampoo and, well, mostly the shampoo, to be honest with you, the Bondi Boost. So I'm very impressed with it, and we're going to rebuy it for sure because this is just amazing, and it's made my life easier to not have to wash my hair quite as often. And I like wore it, I'm trying to think, I had a hat on Friday night, and I had it in a ponytail like all day yesterday, and she's still doing okay, so big win. But I'm going to hop in the shower and probably shampoo twice to get all this stuff out of my hair. A quick dinner, roasted up a bunch of the veggies that we had in the fridge. I had a veggie tray from when the girls came over on Friday, so I just roasted up the cauliflower and the broccoli from there, and then I had Brussels sprouts that were hanging out, and then just a little bit of mac and cheese and a glass of wine. Balance. A classic. I forgot to end off that weekend vlog, but we just chilled out after we ate dinner. We finished watching that show that I mentioned earlier. The show's called Arcane, and it's a animated show on Netflix, and it's really good. The story is like very compelling. The art style is just so beautiful. So if you're into like fantasy stuff, I encourage you to watch it. It was like very gripping. We really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's the end of that vlog. When this is going up, I haven't posted in a couple days, and I'm sorry about that. I took a little break from editing and filming quite as much just because I was like feeling a little overwhelmed with everything that needed to happen. So I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog that went up today and a little bit of Christmas spirit with the Christmas shopping and decorating and stuff that happened this weekend. So we will chat with all y'all very, very soon. Please leave a like below if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, bye babes.